Alright, folks, this is Always at the Top podcast, and I'm your friend TK. Hope you are having a great day and that everything is going okay for you and your loved ones. I would like to remind you the importance of subscribing, following, sharing, liking, and commenting into our videos and our content. We are making sure that we are progressing into our information, protocols, scientific facts, and we are selecting all the data and all the informations which are the correct ones, just so you guys can have the right information, so you can have better choices to make, so you can have a way and a portal for you to feel safe, for you to understand more your life choices, and to become better, and to make decisions in life that are based in what you want in life, and having a protocol for each and every one of our decisions is better than not having any. So please subscribe, follow, like, share our content. We are making sure to progress, and we are making sure that our progress is connected to you, because progressing means that we are defining ourselves for you and with you. We want to expand for you and with you in this life journey that we are making, and we want to expand to other people, so please subscribe so other people can make better life choices. Saying that, this episode is going to cover two topics, and I'm going to share those topics a bit later. But the first, let me introduce you the importance of progressing. As I already said, we are part of a community and we want to expand our community. But how can we do that if the world that we live in is filled of such atrocities, wars, situations, life problems that are covering our time, and we basically don't have time to introduce ourselves to new protocols, to new ideas, to new behaviors, and we think that everything that we do or like or want is never going to accomplish, and we develop such behaviors such as a people pleaser, for example, just like to cover all our needs. And one great need that we need to cover is to feel liked by others, and therefore we develop a people pleaser persona. But have you ever wondered if the other way around ever worked? Like, for example, you ask for something, did you receive any feedback at all? Think about that. So desiring to be part of a community does not mean for you to shrink yourself to become basically nothing with this people pleasing persona that you're trying to develop. So when you want to say no and you are doing the contrary and you are always saying yes, does that mean that you are part of a community at all? So in order for us to raise our life standards, we need to set some healthy boundaries into our life, especially when we are in a sort of a relationship with others, but especially with ourselves. For example, if we notice that we are saying yes to every blessed day social event, and we are going for beers for with our friends, and we know that that is not into our system of beliefs. We know that drinking too much does damage to our bodies, mind, soul, everything. But at the same time, we feel like this social anxiety with ourselves and with our friends, and we don't know what to do. So we develop this people-pleasing persona and say yes to all the things that other people want for us to do, or what they think that is expected from us. But at the same time, we need to make ourselves heard, and in order for us to do that, um, we need to have a real conversation first with ourselves. That's how we build. If we answer difficult questions like, is this truly incorporated with my belief systems and my values in life? Am I having a social anxiety only because I want to be with my friends? So answering these difficult questions and then covering the part with your friends too, and having that conversation with them, means that you are building a better life for yourself. But at the same time, you are building a better relationships with your friends, because now you are opening up, and now you are saying to them that maybe this is not what I want, and maybe this is not the way. Maybe we need to find some new activities. Maybe hiking is better for us, or maybe climbing, or maybe scuba diving, or maybe kayaking if the nature around you allows that, or traveling, or having coffee, or I don't know, just find a way with yourself and your friends to become better in life. Maybe they didn't know better, and having you introducing to them these new ideas, maybe they will become blessed too. Maybe new ideas will come, and they will recover too. So you never know what the feedback is going to be. So stop overthinking too much about how is going to be if you say no to these social events, and start progressing into the idea that maybe now we want to become better and we want to raise up our life standards. So this is why we're going to talk about this in this episode, about these two topics. First of all, why people are responding and building up a people-pleasing persona in the first place. And second of all, how to change the narrative of always saying yes or of always saying no, because both are having consequences. I believe that knowing more about ourselves and why we have such an approach to life is the best way to tackle everything that we want to tackle, and become better. And this is done day by day. Do not expect to change everything in one day. You will not become a powerful person just by a click of your hands. It's impossible. You have to do the work for it, like we do with everything else in our lives. So let's understand first the narrative of the why we are building this behavior, and then let's tackle the how we can change the narrative and how we can take control over our time, life, body, mind, emotions, and spirit. Raising your life standards is fun because it takes you to places that you didn't even know that they existed. So let's start with tackling the first question. What is people pleasing after all? Well, it's not simply when you enjoy to do things for others or be there for others every time they ask, but it is also kind of hides your ability to show up for yourself and causes you to neglect your needs. But how to stop this behavior, which has two sides of the coin? On the one side, you are kind and helpful, and on the other side, harmful and damaging. According to the article wrote by Natasha McFarlane, 14 Reasons You Are a People Pleaser, according to psychology, you can only, and I'm here quoting, stop people pleasing if you know what is causing it. This is a great article which I will recommend and let the link for you to expand and to find the root of what is causing this type of behavior. According to psychology, explained in this article, the reasons why you are a people pleaser could be: 1. Your self-esteem is at rock bottom. People pleaser try to ignore the needs and desires to help and support others. Take a moment to do a check now. Do you tend to do things for others to get back their validation and acceptance? If the answer is yes, then you have developed throughout the years a self-low esteem. Again, take a moment to do a check with yourself now. Do you tend to do things for others to get back their validation and acceptance? If the answer is yes, then you have developed throughout the years a self-low esteem. A good question to ask here might be, from where was this low self-esteem arose within you? Consider the fact that this behavior can be because you fear rejection or criticism. So take a moment to check with yourself if that is true. So in retrospective, what happened in your childhood or in a specific timeline of your life that caused this people-pleasing behavior in the first place? So a friendly reminder here: you are a great human being, but you need to disconnect from this behavior. You need to understand how amazing things you can achieve, and you don't need others' validation, permission, or whatever else you think. You need to think for yourself first and then for others. Check out for yourself. You matter as you, not as others perceive you should be. You matter as you, not as others perceive you should be. Take that as a friendly reminder, people. Second, you suffer from dependent personality disorder. DPD, or dependent personality disorder, causes a person to feel intense dependency on others. Ask yourself, am I trying to be well liked and accepted, which can contribute to people-pleasing behaviors? Are you doing things that you don't like to do because you feel like others will abandon you and treat you negatively? If this is the case, remember that you are in control over your emotions. Do you remember the episode on the emotions that we have done? If not, please go and watch it again if you didn't, because it will help you understand that you hold the power. Plus, you will start to incorporate into your system new protocols, healthy ones that will help you overcome this people-pleasing behavior. So, stop managing everything by saying yes, and start to control the power that you hold. Another reason, according to this article, that you cultivated a people-pleasing behavior is related to how have you been raised as a child. If you were told that you will earn others' admiration and affection when you do as they told, then your self-worth and identity is tied to external acceptance and validation. This type of child cultivation will bring us adults that fear rejection, and their intense fear will drive them to a people-pleasing behavior, forgetting their authenticity, beautifulness, holiness, greatness, and uniqueness. So take a moment to reflect how you were raised by your parents. What were their words throughout the years that raised you? Where you've been told, like, in order for others to like you, you need to be accepted by them and you need to do things by them? And if this is yes, then you do need to cultivate a different perspective about yourself. Others' rejections does not project you to become a people-pleasing persona. You are whole as you. Don't ever forget that. You are constantly living in the future is another reason. And you are being concerned about what others might think, validate, or accept of you. And you are constantly undermining the present, forgetting how great and good you are in mind, body, soul. This behavior will cultivate within you perfectionism. When you are constantly striving to be perfect, you don't appreciate how great you are right now. You tried things, and you are harder on yourself, and you are putting so much effort to keep others happy so that they think better of you, and you finally think better of yourself too. Well, first of all, let's tackle this one right now. You are perfect at every moment of the day. You don't need others validate you or your values. Don't strive for others' opinions. Strive to become the best version you can become, the best version you know you can be, because deep inside, you know this type of behavior is not right for you. You don't need others' validation. Period. 5. Have a look into your daily conversation. If you want to get rid of the people-pleasing behaviors, have a look of your daily conversations. Are you expressing your true thoughts, ideas, beliefs, or are you just concerned to express your true authenticity for what others might think about your ideas, beliefs, thoughts? In case that you are doing this, then it's time to step out of it and to step into your own strength. How to do that? By maintaining healthy boundaries. For example, if you don't like to be in conflict with others' opinion, then just state, I understand your point of view, but I think that a new perspective is more important. And then you continue explaining yourself. At first, it might be difficult, but have the courage to do so and start believing in yourself. So tackle it, practice it before you go. So if you already know that you are going to have let's say a problem or a conflict with a colleague, that you don't share the same opinions, ideas, and beliefs, then you just have to practice and say, I understand your point of view, but I think that a new perspective is more important. And then explain your perspective. So believe in yourself, believe in your words. 6. Ask yourself, are you an empath and kind person? Do you have healthy boundaries? Or are you overthinking all the time to what people think of you, in case you show your healthy boundaries to them? And instead of doing what is right for you, you always do what is right for them and what they want. If this is the case, you are in need of their validation and acceptance. And you are so much more than that. You are so much more than that. You can do everything that you want. 7. Look around you. Who surrounds you? Who are you? Where are you? Where were you raised? In a healthy or unhealthy environment? Go deep and explore your people-pleasing behaviors. In case that you are surrounded by people who drain your energy, to shut them out of your life. In case that you are in a filthy environment, try to disconnect. Where are you working? How are others treating you? How is your boss treating you? How are you treating yourself? Look around and see Be the watcher, observe, because who sees everything and have a look on how other people are treating themselves? You will become more. If they are treating themselves bad, why do you still think they will treat you right? Think about it. If you see other people treating themselves not right, not correctly, why are you still thinking that that will treat you right? Go deep inside your childhood period. See how, where, when, what, why you were raised that way. Connect to that part of you that made you a people pleaser, and build in you insecurities that you now need to tackle, and you don't need actually. Watch, observe, and then just let go. Make sure that you are living in the moment, right here and right now, not in the past and not in the future. Start rebuilding your confidence, security, healthy boundaries, beliefs, greatness, acceptance, beautifulness inside you, and you will see miracles change your life in your body, mind, heart, and spirit. Don't be afraid of anything or anyone. So please go and read the article of Natasha McFarlane, 14 Reasons You Are a People Pleaser According to Psychology. It's a great article, and you need to read it and understand your behavior and other behavior too. I will leave the link to the article in the description section so you can catch up with everything that the article grasps. The second part of this episode is going to talk about how can we change the narrative from being a people-pleasing persona to a strong and confident one. So before we start to tackle the second part of the episode, or how to change the narrative and how to become stronger and greater in every area of your life, and to stop this people-pleasing behavior, I want you to remind the importance of subscribing, liking, sharing, and following. As previously told, we are beginning to build a stronger community, and we want to reach lives and to help people to become better and stronger emotionally, in body, in mind, and in spirit, and to have back control of the power that we hold inside. So please subscribe. It means the world to us, because we want to reach and to help other people too. Thank you for that. So how to change the narrative from being a people-pleasing persona to a strong and confident one? Well, now that we have walked the road of the why this behavior is built in the first place, and now that we disconnected or discovered the roots of the behavior, we have a space to feel, and the question, how can we do that, will bring us to have options that we can fill that space that we have created with new entrances in our life. And this is just great, because now we have decided to take care of ourselves here and now is a perfect time to do the walking. So how can we change the narrative from people pleasing to being strong, independent, and confident? Well, I read an article the other day regarding this topic from Clay Behavior Health Center, and they discovered 13 ways to stop being a people pleaser, which is the article's topic 2, by the way. The article unfolds 13 truths on how to build a new, strong, great version of you that will bring you up to a new level of understanding, to move yourself to move up your behaviors and to understand the behaviors of others. Remember, this is not a process of judging, nor yourself nor others. It is, on the other hand, a process of knowing better, doing better, understanding and growing. We don't need ourselves to say, oh, I am nothing, I cannot do anything right, I'm not enough, etc. Why others are treating us bad and why do I want their approval? So no judging throughout this process, because no judging will bring you closer to your solutions. Just observe and watch how everything unfolds for you by you. Be true to yourself and stop trying to fit in. If you have been put on the spot, the article says, and asked to do something that you don't feel comfortable with, don't be afraid to stand your ground. Just by doing that, you will increase others' respect for you, because it shows your values and at the same time integrity. The important thing here is just be true to who you are. Better alone than to be in an environment that doesn't allow you to blossom. Better alone than with the wrong people. Don't fit in a room that don't have enough space for your grandiosity. So be true to yourself and stop trying to fit in. Don't fit in rooms that you cannot expand. Learn how to say no. It's difficult but not impossible, especially when you for so long were told to do the opposite. Learn to say no respectfully and make it sound like you are still kind and brave at the same time. For example, I cannot do it because I feel you can do so much with this job that it will bring you to a new level. So keep going. You got this. If people still try to justify their actions, then say nothing and look at them in the eyes and say, I cannot help you with this. Thank you for thinking of me, though. They will thank you later. Trust me. Simple words, kind, respectful, and just don't mumble. Just be brave. You got this. If people still try to justify their action, say nothing, look at them in the eyes, and say, I cannot help you with this. Thank you for thinking of me, though. That's it. Third, this brings us to healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is taking care for yourself and others. Your time is as precious as others people's time. Don't let them take advantage of you. If they say, for example, that their priority is their family and they are not showing up for work, make yourself heard. Don't let them exploit you or take advantage of you. You are great and so great and so much more. You need to show up for yourself. Build yourself up. Ask for help. Don't let others to take advantage of you. Building healthy boundaries will make you understand the power that you behold inside to flourish in every aspect of your life. That power that is holding you back now will make sure that you will flourish if you are brave enough to stand up for yourself. No more excuses. Don't excuse yourself for showing up for yourself. Don't excuse others for their behavior. First, don't excuse yourself why you are becoming a people pleaser and why you cannot say no. And second, let them burn out for their own problems. That doesn't affect you. This will stop your people-pleasing behavior. Stop thinking about others' problems. You don't need their validation or acceptance. Let them burn out on their own issues and problems. And at the same time, be respectful. They will understand farther in time why you are choosing this path. Otherwise, it's just not your problem. It's so simple. Simple actions will take you to greater possibilities. Listen to what the environment is telling you. For example, if you are an empath and kind person and want to help people all the time, but you feel like you are being exploited from others, then try to read the signs that the room where you are is telling you. If they are toxic, unreliable people, disconnect immediately because they aren't worth your time. Your inner voice can play a great part in here because through our inner voice we can tell probably if we are appreciated or not. Get more clarity by trying to make sure to clear up the fog that you have in your mind with some meditation, some breathing techniques, or to walk in nature. Make sure to get in touch with your inner voice. Your inner voice already knows the answer. Don't be afraid of being alone, because number one, this is essential for your mental and physical health. Consider the time that you spend alone. Happy hours. For me, it's happy hours. When you disconnect from everything and everyone, and you build a relationship, a strong one with yourself. You start to build up your character, your voice, and everything that you are. Knowing ourselves is a superpower many don't know about or don't consider. I'm going to repeat that. You start to build up your character, your voice, and everything that you are. Knowing ourselves is a superpower many don't know about or don't consider. 7. You cannot please everyone. True words. You cannot please everyone. Why? Because people's need never end. It's a never-ending process. And the only one who is getting drained here is you, because you are a people pleaser. Be authentic and accept yourself. Others will follow your lead. I love that. Be authentic and accept yourself. Others will follow your lead. 8. Ask for help. You don't know how to do it? Ask for help. I like one quote from the book The Horse, the Fox, the Boy, and the Mole that says, asking for help isn't giving help. It's the bravest thing one can ask. Start by asking a person close to you, such as a friend, spouse, or colleague, for their feedback, honest feedback, and how often they see you, and after a while you will change. Because asking for help is for everybody. Everybody deserves to be helped. 9. Believe in your worth, value, even in your flaws. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Increase how you see yourself. And in case you see someone who is trying to be perfect, just by that you can see that there's something going on there. It's okay not to be perfect. Everyone has weaknesses, make mistakes, but at the same time, if it weren't for these mistakes, we wouldn't been human at all. Take a look into yourself and start writing about your successes and flaws, your strengths and weaknesses, and try to write them down and empower yourself with them. Being honest is a superpower. You don't have to dwell on negative thoughts of, if I don't do that or if I don't do this, everybody will hate me and I will be excluded from everything and everyone. Instead, just be open and honest and say, I am feeling like everyone is taking advantage of my kindness and empathy. Can we explore more on that? Because I don't like this feeling. You will be astonished on how much people will close up to you, or better to say, open up to you. How many doors they will open for you. It will be astonishing. Doors of communication and new actions for you. So remember to be honest with yourself and with others. If you don't like something, express it. 11. Be in control and don't dwell on your past. Past usually bring us down and bring us back to unhealthy situations, negative scenarios, bad feelings and emotions, and we all don't like to be there anymore. But even so, we are dwelling still too much into the past. The best way of taking control is to forgive your past and yourself and all the people and situations that hurt you. Try this. I forgive you. I forgive myself and all the people and all the situations that once hurt me. I let you go. I let you free. Now, this is a positive affirmation that will help you to take back your power from wherever you left it. So take action and respect this affirmation and repeat this affirmation every day, because forgiveness means to forgive yourself from everything and everyone, day by day, whole life. Make yourself a priority. You deserve to be happy. Repeat it again. Make yourself a priority. You deserve to be happy. All this is a process. Learn how to love yourself. Start by showing for yourself every day, and start to incorporate physical activity and to meditate and to have a routine for your life and to take care of your body and to take care of your mental health, because our body and our mind is a portal to our soul. Remember, you deserve to be happy. It is your birthright. Change the narrative. Be bold enough to change the narrative. You are born great, with greatness inside of you. So remember that having this type of behaviors is because of something or someone that built the trauma into us, the trauma of accepting others to validate us, or the fear of exclusion. So be bold to change. Be bold to change the narrative. Be bold to change for you. You deserve to be happy. Remember that. You deserve to be happy. So tackle things with these protocols, knowing first on the why we have built this type of behaviors in the first place. That will give you information, and remember, information is power. And after you receive all the information, you need to take action. And trying to incorporate these 13 ways of building a respectful and kind action towards yourself and others will build you up. You will find new levels of successes and challenges. As I always say, tackle your challenges as they are your next triumphs. So this is it for today's episode, folks, on Always at the Top podcast. Hope you will like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for supporting us with a zero cost support, just like by subscribing and liking and sharing and following us, so we can build better, strong, motivated, optimistic community, and we can reach other life to become better. We are here for you. Thank you for your interest in becoming a better version of yourself, and to discover new levels of understanding and to make better choices for your life. Thank you for everything. Thank you for developing yourself. Have a great day ahead. See you next time, folks. Always at the top here, TK. Happy days!